Worry has a way of sneaking into your thoughts, slowly taking over your heart until even peace feels impossible. It starts small, a single fear, a passing thought, but left unchecked, it grows, distracting your mind and burdening your spirit more than you realize. We weren't made for this weight. God never asked us to carry the pressure of every outcome. That's His role, not ours. And yet, we live as if the world depends on our effort, forgetting that God is already ahead of us, working in ways we can't see. Jesus told us, do not worry about tomorrow. Not because tomorrow doesn't matter, but because God already exists there. He's not bound by time. He isn't surprised by what's coming. He's already working all things together for your good. When you worry, you trade today's peace for tomorrow's fear. You're investing energy in problems that haven't even happened. Worry doesn't protect you from pain. It just steals your joy. It blinds you to the blessings already around you. Think about the birds. They don't have savings accounts. They don't plant or harvest. And yet they eat every day. Why? Because their Creator provides. If God cares for the birds, how much more does He care for you, His beloved child? Worry says, it's all up to me. Faith says, God's got this. And that shift, from pressure to trust, can change everything. It's not about denying reality. It's about choosing to believe that God is greater than anything you'll face. What if today you stopped rehearsing the worst-case scenario and started declaring the promises of God instead? What if you reminded your soul that you serve a shepherd who leads, protects, provides, and restores? Worry is often a warning light that we're trying to take control. We say we trust God, but our actions betray us. We stay up at night analyzing, overthinking, preparing for disasters that may never come, because it feels safer to plan than to surrender. But surrender isn't weakness, it's worship. It's saying, God, I believe you are more capable of handling this than I am. And the truth is, you don't have to feel strong to trust Him. You just need to choose Him again and again. When your thoughts spiral, when fear takes hold, when anxiety tightens your chest, pause. Speak His name. Say, Jesus, I give this to you. Not once, not perfectly, but persistently. Because surrender isn't a one-time decision. It's a daily rhythm. The enemy wants you entangled in worry because a distracted heart is a distant heart. But God wants your full attention, not so He can burden you with more, but so He can lift what's already too heavy. He longs to be your refuge, your hiding place, your peace. Do you trust Him with your eternity, but not with your rent, your relationships, your future? If you believe He saved your soul, why is it so hard to believe He'll guide your steps? Faith isn't just for heaven, it's for here. God invites you to live differently, not in denial but in dependence, not in panic but in peace, not carrying burdens you weren't built for, but laying them at His feet where they belong. He doesn't need your control, He wants your confidence. Think about the last time you truly let go. When you released your grip on the outcome and whispered, God, I trust you even if I don't understand. That's where transformation begins. Not in having the answers, but in knowing who holds them. The greatest breakthroughs often come on the other side of surrender. When you stop fighting for control and start resting in God's hands, He never fails, He's never late, and He's never forgotten what He promised you. Yes, the situation may still be hard, the answers may still be unclear, but your heart can be calm because your shepherd is near. He knows the road ahead, even when your vision is blurry, and He's not asking you to figure it all out. He's asking you to follow. Stop rehearsing the pain. Start declaring His power. Say what He says. Speak His promises louder than your fears. And when worry returns, because it will, answer it with faith, again and again, until it loses its grip on you. Trusting God doesn't mean your life will be painless, but it means you'll never walk through the pain alone. He doesn't promise a path without valleys. He promises His presence in every one of them, and that's more than enough. God's care is not passive. He's not watching from a distance. He is with you in the traffic, in the waiting room, in the hard conversation, in the anxious silence of your heart. And He's not just aware of your struggle, He's working in it. You may feel like nothing is happening, but beneath the surface, God is aligning things you can't see. The doors that closed were not rejections, they were redirections. The delays were not denials, they were protections. You asked for strength, and He gave you surrender. You prayed for answers and he gave you peace. You begged for control and he offered presence. He's always answering, but not always how you expect. That's why trust is so essential. Not just faith in what God can do, but faith in who he is, even when his methods confuse you. God has not called you to carry everything. He has called you to cast your cares. That means releasing, not just venting, trusting, not just talking. It's one thing to pray. It's another to leave the burden in God's hands and walk away lighter. Start practicing the release. When the worry returns, release it again. When the doubt creeps back, speak truth louder. When you're tempted to fix it yourself, remind your heart, I have a shepherd. He's leading. I will follow. You are not powerless. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are loved by the one who holds galaxies and still notices the tear in your eye. He numbers your days. He knows your needs. And when he says, cast your anxiety on me, it's not just an invitation, it's a command born of love. So take a breath, open your hands, whisper the words, God, I trust you. Say it until your heart believes it. Say it when it's easy. Say it when it's hard. Say it until worry fades and peace takes its place. Let go. Not because everything is fixed, but because he is faithful. And if he was faithful yesterday, he will be again today. You weren't meant to carry it all. You weren't built to bear the burden alone. You were created to walk with your Father, step by step, moment by moment, breath by breath. So today, let go and trust God. If this message reminded you of what you need to release, share it with someone who's struggling to hold it all together. Subscribe to Heaven's Whisper for more messages that bring peace to the heart and clarity to the soul. And remember, you were never meant to carry it alone.